In continuing on the theme of visuals, always think up, especially if you have a small classroom. We talked about hanging things from your ceiling, but stacking boxes gives you several flat surfaces to use as displays. This happens to be my Daniel Amos box. I made this when I happened to be in a classroom that was quite tiny, and this was wonderful because it tells the whole story and yet only takes up this much floor space. Just so you can see, each side has been decorated. We have a map of where Babylon was and when they captured the city of Jerusalem. We have the story up here of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. We have the story of the statue. And if we turn it on the other direction, of course, we have Daniel, with telling the dream of the king. We have when they refused to eat the food that they wanted to, but instead ate vegetables and drank water. Again, Nebuchadnezzar's dreaming his dreams. And then on this side, we have when Belshazzar has decided to drink from the vessels of the temple. We have the handwriting on the wall. We have Daniel in the lion's den. And Daniel chapter 9, of course, when they're spying upon him praying. And what's so interesting about this is there's the whole book of Daniel, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. And all of these boxes were throwaway boxes. On this side, we continue the theme because we went on and we studied about the return. And so up here is a picture of them returning to Jerusalem because Jerusalem was in ruins. And then them beginning to rebuild and, of course, being stopped by the plagued Samaritans. And then when they finish the temple, and then the whole fact of Ezra goes to Jerusalem, and then Nehemiah tells them we must get those walls rebuilt. And so, again, you see, there's not much space taken up, and yet it has a lot of impact. And again, because they say we remember 75% of what we see here and do, I think this is a wonderful activity. It's something that you can also let your children in class help you build as you go along. And therefore, again, activating the do part so that they might even remember more of their Bible stories.